I just did my first low poly animation in Blender, and in this video I'm going to show you how I did it. This animation is based on two tutorials. The first one is a car loop animation by Polygon Runway, and the other one is a tutorial on how to attach objects to particle systems. Importantly, hair particle systems. So let's take a look at the file. Here there is a stationary tractor under which the ground is moving at a constant speed. I followed the tutorial by Polygon Runway to create these tiles. I created 3 of these, created one and then tiled it 3 times. These are mirrored in one axis like this to give it symmetry to be able to match to the next one. Okay, so the tractor has a small animation where it's moving in the X and Y axis as it's going along. The same is applied to the axis of the tractor, so it gives it some independent movement like it would be in real life. However, this is only done in one axis. Next up, the trailer is the same, animation in 2 axes, and the wheels, namely the axes of the trailer, are also done with animation on 1 axis. Basically, it's just a noise modifier added to the position, the rotation, where the first frames are blend in and blend out to be able to loop them, which wasn't really a smart idea, but I will explain that later. And the start of the animation is frame 1 and the end is frame 1200. Yeah, that's right. This is 1200 frames of animation done in cycles. So that means it was a render time of about 30 hours, give or take. Yeah, not very big brain from my part. What I should have done is do this 2 times and then just loop it infinitely, but I was stubborn and I wanted to add some extra details, like for example, here's a bird which is animated, by the way, but that's not really visible. Also, the fence has some uneven parts which are kind of modified to make it look unique. However, it doesn't really make much difference, to be honest, so I think I kind of screwed up on that one, but whatever. You may notice that the ground has this triangular texture. It's because I added a triangulate modifier after the ground was already randomized a bit. Yeah, that's a simple explanation. Also, how I did the grain. The grain is basically a hair particle system with 12,000 strands in each tile, tiled 3 times. Okay, this is duplicated with links, so it's not exactly that much of a memory consumption, but yeah, that's a lot. Makes it like quite a bit. So yeah, 12,000 hair particles, and each of them has a particle attached to the end to make it look like grain. Yeah, to make it look like a field which has grain on it before harvest. Yeah, that's very smart from me. This crashed Blender a few times because turns out you cannot add multiple particle systems to one. So, sorry. This the precise name of the modifier is called particle instance. So you just put it here and then mark which particle system, namely the hair particle system, should be the one you want to instance based on. But it's really taxing. So if I delete this right now, then you can see that basically it's just a grain particle like this multiplied thousands of times. Yeah. Also, the smoke from the tractor was also done based on polygon run based tutorial. And this grain attachment was based on the other tutorial. Yeah, I don't want to go into too much detail on this, but basically it's just an emitter with a random pattern. That's pretty much it. Yeah, there's not much to this, but it wasn't done the best way it could be done, I think. Yeah. Well, maybe next time. Are you guys even interested in this Blender stuff? Well, tell me about it.